I used to think being late only meant losing a few minutes. Then one night, I learned it can cost you much more.
The appointment had been on my calendar for weeks. I knew it mattered, but somehow I still treated the time like a suggestion. That morning, every delay felt harmless. 5 minutes here, 3 minutes there, nothing seemed dangerous. Then I looked at the time, and my stomach dropped. I was already running late.
I told myself I could make up the time on the road. I thought traffic would somehow save me.
But the road had other plans. Every minute I spent waiting made the meeting more uncertain.
I called and said, "I'm sorry, traffic is terrible." They were polite, but I could hear the disappointment.
When traffic finally moved, I thought I still had a chance. That little bit of hope made me rush even harder. Then the road stopped again. I refreshed the map, hoping the number would magically change. It didn't. I finally arrived. But the moment I saw the building, I knew I was no longer arriving on time. I ran down the hallway, but then I saw them walking out. The meeting was already over. Nobody shouted at me. Nobody blamed me. They simply looked disappointed. Somehow, that felt worse. I almost blamed traffic again. Then I stopped. Traffic was real, but so was my decision to leave late.
The meeting wasn't just a conversation. A decision had been made, and I wasn't there to be part of it.
Walking back down that hallway, I realized something painful. Time hadn't betrayed me. I had ignored it. The world kept moving like nothing had happened. But inside me, something had changed. The reminder had never been unclear. The time was right there. I had simply treated it as less important than everything else. That was the part I hadn't considered. My lateness didn't only cost me time. It took time from other people. I wasn't a bad person. I wasn't careless about everything. But I had made one habit normal. So I stopped explaining and started apologizing. I simply said, "I was late, and I understand that my lateness affected your time." Then I waited. I didn't send 5 more messages. I had already apologized. The next decision belonged to them. I realized I didn't need another promise. I needed a system. I stopped planning to arrive exactly on time. I started planning to arrive early. A few days later, I had another important appointment. This time, I prepared the night before. I even changed my alarm. I put my phone across the room so I had to get up to turn it off. And then traffic slowed again. The difference was that this time, I wasn't afraid of it. I had time to review everything. Suddenly, I wasn't apologizing for my arrival. I was ready for the conversation. The meeting started on time. Nobody had to wait, repeat themselves, or rearrange the plan because of me. Arriving early gave me something else: context. I heard a conversation that helped me understand what mattered most to everyone in the room. I wasn't just there on time. I was mentally present. And that changed how I contributed. The city hadn't changed. Traffic hadn't changed. I had changed the way I prepared for them. Then I started using the same habit with friends. I realized their time deserved the same respect as professional time. Another delay happened later. But this time, I communicated early instead of disappearing until I was already late.
They told me, "Thanks for letting me know early." That taught me another part of punctuality: communication. I also stopped judging people simply because they were late. What mattered was what they did next. I still wish I had made that meeting. But I'm grateful it exposed something I needed to change. Trust is built from tiny signals. Showing up when you say you will is one of the simplest signals you can send. Punctuality isn't worshipping a clock.
It's making a reasonable effort to keep your word.
I started working backward. Arrival time first, travel time second, buffer last. It sounds simple because it is.
I noticed something else. Punctual people aren't always the smartest people in the room, but they often become the people others trust. Before you say a word, your behavior has already introduced you.
Try this for 1 week. Choose one commitment a day and arrive 10 minutes early. Just notice what changes. 10 minutes sounds small, but 10 minutes can protect an opportunity worth years.
The clock doesn't care who you are. It keeps moving. Our responsibility is deciding what we do before the next minute disappears.